So Zohran Mamdani won the Democratic nomination for mayor. This caused an utter panic on the right, okay, especially on MAGA. The response was not criticizing just his policies, though. It was criticizing his ethnicity and who he was as an American. Let me read this tweet from Matt Walsh, who is a vocal MAGA influencer. 40% of New York City's population is foreign-born, not just second and third generation immigrants. Foreign-born. Almost half of the city wasn't born in this country. NYC isn't an American city anymore by any reasonable definition of the term. It's a tragedy and a disgrace. Okay, so this implication is clear. If you are foreign-born and come to this country, even if you become a citizen, in someone like Matt Walsh's eyes, you're not an American. Charlie Kirk, as well, after Mamdani's nomination, says this, quote, 24 years ago, a group of Muslims killed 2,753 people on 9/11. Now, a Muslim socialist is on pace to run New York City. Okay, a couple things to unpack here. One, Zohran Mamdani is a Muslim. That is true. But that is about as much as you could put in common with him and some of the terrorists during 9/11, right? First and foremost, there are 2 billion Muslims in this world, okay? The notion that somehow Zohran Mamdani owns that is xenophobia and Islamophobia at best, blatant racism as well. Now, you could chalk this up just to influencers, right? They are part of the algorithm. They're part of the whole ecosystem of trying to get clicks. I get it, whatever. You shouldn't write it off, but that's one area, right? That's one group of people. But you're also seeing it from elected officials, okay? So this is from Congressman Brandon Gill. He says, civilized people in America don't eat like this. If you refuse to adopt Western customs, go back to the third world. Okay, so because he eats rice in the video with his hands, somehow he's not adopting any Western customs and that he should go back to the third world. Again, it's this notion that Americans aren't Americans unless you adapt to a certain culture within America, which is candidly bullshit.